Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Heather and Jan's studio, or welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for coming back. I appreciate everybody who has been a subscriber on the channel, and for everybody that's coming in new and providing comments and some great ideas and talking to me on social. It's been quite an experience. First off, let's say Happy 2023. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you all have a crafty, happy, and healthy new year. And I just wanted to do a little crafty chat and talk about kind of what's going on with the channel. I'm still a fairly new channel, and content creation has been an experience, to say the least. So I know I haven't really posted as much as some of the other creators, but my life is a little busy outside of this, and between all of that goes on away from here, sometimes it's a challenge. But I appreciate everybody who stops by and spends some time with me, so I am going to make an effort to be more consistent in posting and getting some videos up. And since I'm going to be making a lot more stuff this year for the shop, I think it will be a little easier to kind of come on here and just do some crafting while we're talking. So, what's going on with the channel? I haven't reached 1,000 subscribers yet, which is, I don't know, I guess that's my own fault because I really haven't posted much. But for everybody that is following me, just know it's not a numbers game to me. It's not about the monetization of the channel or anything. It's really just about expression and teaching. I love to teach, and I want others to learn like I did from some YouTube crafters. So I'm hoping that's what this channel brings to you. So it's not about the numbers. It's not about the monetization. It's about being here with you and crafting. So that's what we're going to do. I have the fairy journals I'm going to continue this year, so we'll get into some of those. I have another couple of big Tim Holtz inspired journals that I'm going to be doing and selling. And this year in my shop, I think what I'm going to do is less digitals and more physical items. So you'll see a lot more pre-made items in the shop, more handmade journals, mini journals, travel journals, because that's where I love to spend my time. Digitals are great, and I do love to create them, and I will be creating them as a component of what I do, but it's not going to be my main focus. So, you know, keep your eye out. There will be some. And of course, I'm always going to continue to do the freebies. Now, I did have, if you're on my list, there was a hiccup towards the end of the year with my email marketing system. And a lot of people got kicked out of some automations where they were getting my freebies and some other items. So if that's you, I apologize. And I have remedied it, but I have to reset some things. So that will come, and then we will continue to do a monthly freebie. And I'm looking to do some other things in the future to kind of get you guys some more material to work with at a, you know, very budget-friendly or free. Budget-friendly cost or free. So I hope to bring that to you. We'll see, you know, how frequently that will be. But I have some ideas in mind, and I'm a little excited about it. So I hope you will be too. All right, so let's do some crafting. I made this little commonplace book for myself this year. I wanted to write down little things throughout the year. Some pictures that I gather, some dried flowers, just simple things. I'm not a big journaler, you know, where I sit down and journal for an hour, half hour, anything. That's not me. I probably should, but I just don't. But I did want a way to kind of record the year in a simpler format. So something I could do quick. So I just made this really simple, cute little book. And it just says everyday things that bring happiness. Some of these Tim Holtz die cuts of these birds, which I absolutely love. These are one of my favorites. And I just took some chipboard and covered it with paper, and then put in some very blank, simple pages, because I did want to use it to record stuff and place in some items myself. So it's not a real busy journal. I did some stenciling. I put a couple of pieces in from a digital that I absolutely love. And that's it. So what I'm going to do is today I want to create some, you know, journaling cards or tags that I can record stuff on, like little quotes that I like. And, you know, I don't know, just what a commonplace book is. Just little moments in time that you put together for the year. And knowing myself, this is probably more space than I'll ever fill up, but at least it doesn't have a year on it or anything, so I can carry it for a couple of years if I want. So let's see how it goes. We'll check back in at the end of the year and see how I did. So I just want to make some tags in that, some places to record some stuff and do some fun things. So I thought I would make up some of these library cards, and I got this set from Collards and Cornbread, and I'll link their Etsy shop down below. But they have this distressed set of library cards, and these I blew these up a little. This set is the actual size, so some of these you'll see are smaller than what's here. I just blew these up. So I cut out a few for us to work with, but this is a fun set. And then on the back side of these, I just printed, you know, like a distressed piece of paper. I think this might have been out of one of my sets that I just used. It's not on my shop or anything, but anyway, so that's what I have here. I just wanted to show you that. And then I have some ephemera pieces here that I found from Bohemian Crafting. These were given to the patrons who join her over there on Patreon. These were free. So if you're a patron over on Patreon for Bohemian Crafting, you can find this set. I think it was around June, or these might have been later, maybe November. I'm not 100% sure, but they are free, but you do have to be a patron. So I figured I'd use these because I love her style. She was one of the first junk journalers that inspired me to go down this path, along with Gail Gastinelli and so many names. I can't even, treasure books, so many people. So I love this look. I love this feel. So I figured I would use this. I have some scraps. I have some die cuts. I have some washi tape. We'll just craft and chat. And I hope everybody is enjoying or enjoyed their holidays. It was kind of low key here. Honestly, I thought we'd be a little busier, but it was low key, which is fine with me. I don't mind at all. We just did some local stuff, and there was a really bad ice storm here right before the holidays, so everything was frozen solid. It was bitter cold, as I'm sure it was in most parts of the country. I think everybody got blasted. Unless you were in like South Florida, you didn't escape it. So yeah, anyway, it was low-key for me. I hope you guys had a good holiday. Let's get into it. Let's start. I think this one I want to actually make like a little booklet, so I'll save that. I'll just take one of these. These I printed out just on one side, and I figured one of the things I want to do this year is use up a lot more of the stuff I don't use on a regular basis, so I thought I would stencil the back of these. And yeah, let's see. I did bring a stencil. I have some stencils that I purchased. So these are Finnabar, I think. Prima Marketing. Okay, so these are Prima stencils. They're Finnabar, I don't know, line. And then I have some that I take cardstock and I find silhouettes on the internet, and I'm not selling these. These are for my personal use, but what I'll do is I'll just make PNG files and then cut them out on my Cricut or my Silhouette. And when I say silhouettes, I mean like the traditional black silhouettes, not to be confused with my Silhouette machine. Yeah, and so like I'll overlay them on white, and then using Photoshop or Illustrator, I'll just make these stencils. And so these are my own. This one was made on actual stencil paper material. It's heavyweight. this was very, I don't know why I found it so hard. But I do like these. They don't last as long, but I use these on my jelly plates and in just some mixed media that I do. So I have these, and then I have just, you know, this is a piece of a mat that you can use in your barbecue, and it was too big for, I had a couple lined up, so I just took this and I used this in my jelly plate. And then these are more of just like some paper ones. When I do my die cuts, I save those. These are actual paper stencils that I purchased. And yeah, I have a variety in here, but most of them are just the ones that I made. So I'm gonna just grab a couple and we'll use them on the backs of these cards. Yeah, this one, the cutter on my, I think that was my Cricut. I was just having so much trouble. It was such a challenge for me. I don't know. I think it was me. I think it was just user error, but anyway, I'm not going to use this one. I think I might use this one because it looks like it might take up a lot of space. Yeah, so an imprint on the back of these. I figured I could just have an excuse to use my stencils. Hope you guys can see. I'm going to use Distress Oxide Ground Espresso and just kind of go over these. And I'm not going to wet it or anything. I'm not going to activate the oxide, but you can. If you use oxides, you can then spray it. If you're not familiar with the product, you can spray it and it changes the look and color of it. I'm just going to leave it like that. This one, maybe we'll do, let's see, let's do this. Yeah, so I figured I was very stressed last year because I started off the year on the channel trying to be so good, and I was doing the fairy journals and it was great. And then spring and summer came and I spent a tremendous amount of time outside on outside projects, and I got very behind and I beat myself up over it. And this year I said, you know what, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna stress this. I'm kind of gonna try to post more often. Obviously, I love that you guys are here and watching, and I love doing this, so I do want to be here, but you know, there are some things that just they just take priority, they take over. And but you know, I am making an effort this year to post more, so I do want to be on here more regularly and do more stuff for you. So if you have any suggestions, if there's anything you want to learn about, I did poll my my list and got some great ideas, so I am going to incorporate them on the videos this year. But if you have any ideas, you could just, you know, drop them in the comments. I love hearing from you. I don't get a lot of comments because I'm a new creator, and it's fine. I know that my video isn't getting shown out there to a lot of people, but if you drop me a comment and give me a like, it'll let me know that you are liking the content that I'm putting out, and it'll also let other people find it, because that's how the algorithm works, and blah, blah, blah. You've heard it 100 times. Okay, so let's take these, and I have some scraps and some ephemera from Tim Holtz as well. There's some cool numbers there. And this little packet, though these are a little thicker, we'll see. And I have some leftover papers and components from here as well. So we'll take some of these. I love a torn up look, so we'll do a little of everything. Let's see. That should be good. So let's see. Maybe here. I want to write on that side, so maybe on this side I'll do something like this. And let's distress. Just just gonna do a vintage photo here. My favorite. I know, it's so one note. That's the other thing. I'd like to get into some more colors, use some of the supplies. I have so many supplies that I just don't touch regularly, and I would like to get into them more. So another goal of mine, use up what you have, you know? These library cards come with a little distressing on them already. So if you don't have ink, or you don't like ink, I mean, you don't have to ink if you don't like to ink, but if you don't have ink or you want a quick make, these are already somewhat distressed. Not enough for me, but if you're trying to do something quick, you can just grab them out and cut them out, and they already have kind of like an inking to them. So let's do these all at once. This way it's out of the way. And yeah, so what did everybody do for the holidays? I hope you didn't stress too much. I know it's a very difficult time for a lot of people, and I know friends who are really stressing, but it's one of the things that bothers me about the holidays. Sometimes it's just so very commercial. You know, Black Friday started right after Halloween. That's when I started getting all that. You know, it was just like a lot of stress. So I hope it wasn't too stressful for you. I hope you got to spend some time with your loved ones, or your fur babies, however you choose to spend it. But yeah, let me know what you did. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. All right, so that's that. Now let me take this. Where was that one? This one. And I think I will just kind of attach that there and then add an accent. So this is real simple stuff. And maybe I'll make it like a little tuck too, so I could tuck something away there. So maybe I should cut it before I glue it. And these are just, you know, quick little things that you can add if you're, you know, doing a journal or want to make a commonplace book like this. Let me know if you, this was super easy, but if you want me to do a video on this, I'll certainly do one. It really just was chipboard with paper, but I'd be happy to show you what I did. I know I have new people that come on the channel who say, you know, they're kind of new to all of this. So they're not yet sure how to sew in a signature. I do have some videos on the channel showing you how to sew in a signature. So you can look for those in the Craft With Me playlist. That's like my master playlist. Of course, my art glitter glue is jammed up. And then there's like individual. And again, I'm a fairly new creator, so I don't have a ton of content right now. But I do have some good stuff out there. Okay, so we will attach this here. Like so. Come on. There. And now I can like write something down on here. Just need something else. What does it need? I have a whole tray. I have a whole tray of die cuts. Let's see. No. I have these little tickets. No. I know, this is fun, right? Oh, this is cute. Yeah, one of the other things I want to do is be a lot more prepared, but this was just a crafty chat, so I didn't go crazy. I can do that. I want to be more prepared and just have stuff ready so these videos aren't super long. I like to watch long videos, but not everybody does, so. All right, we're just going to go with this for now. And maybe some washi. So this is mostly Tim Holtz washi. Let's see. I need something lighter. Maybe something florally because we don't have any floral. I keep it hanging, so that's why it looks like this. But we can add in, actually, let's do it this way. I like it when it's not neat. And we'll just tear it off messy, and then we'll put this piece over here for another card. And then one more, maybe a black. Oh, this one's cool. It's got like typed letters on it. Oh. And I keep it on this. I don't pull it off of this. It's just a strip of fabric, like a sheet that I tore up and then distressed. And then I just hang them on pegboards. Okay, I think I just shot everything I went looking for. It's fine. Fine. We'll just do this. And wrap it around. Maybe let's do it this way. Yeah, that's neat. Still plenty of room to journal. And it looks a little wonky, which I love. Now I brought out this butterfly, but I don't know. I think I'll put it on a different one. I like that, but let me grab another piece of washi here. Hold on, hold on. And we'll do this with this one. Offset it a little. Guess I don't need this book here anymore. I'm not stenciling anymore. We'll wrap this side around, but we'll cut this side off. Wonder why my glitter glue is dried out. Maybe because I don't cap it, ever. It is my favorite glue. And I get these on Amazon and in the dollar store. Well, my dollar store is no longer a dollar store, but I don't think any of them are. But it's a dollar store-esque. And the art glitter glue sticks really quick, but it also dries up really quick, so it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. And then this side I'm just gonna leave. This is pretty simple. I wish I had a black piece. Come on. Something darker. Oh, I have this one, but it's not punched all the way through. I mean, I don't think it looks bad. Well, I have to use it, and it's going in my book, so I'm using it. I'm gonna cut it off though, so I'm gonna glue down this side. And then I'm gonna cut off the other piece. I guess I need glue on this. Like, I just like the way the black makes it pop. That glue will dry clear, so I'm not worried about that. I'll just cut off this side. There. That'll be nice. Maybe a word or a number. Let's see what's in here. What do we got? What do we got? I'll just use the word, the number, hello. Do something like that. Now I'm covering up what I just did with the washi. All right, I like the layers. I like when everything's layered on top of each other. Is that something you guys like too? Just layers upon layers, kind of like vagabondy, found objects type stuff. Okay, I like that. Simple. I think I want to mimic with the other one. Let's see. No, this one's cool. It's got a little color in it. I don't know. But I just wanted to come on here and kind of give you an update, let you know what I was doing, do some crafting. We'll do one more and then I'll let you guys go. But yeah, I would say this is a really good set. I found a lot of uses. I also have one from the old design shop of cards like this, so you'll see them make an appearance. Let's use some of these pieces here from Bohemian Crafting because I love, love, love these. I'm gonna glue that. Let's distress it. So I'm just kind of piling on. There's no real, method to this. I'm just kind of grabbing what I have, making a mess, which is what I'm really good at, making a mess. Yeah, and just making it work. So yeah, I'm going to use this book and just, I don't know, keep track without a journal. When I was younger, I journaled all the time because I had time. Now, it's much harder. I have a gratitude journal, but aside from that, I really don't have, I don't know, I guess I could find the time, but let's use that M. I'm just not a big journaler. I'm just not a big recording all the stuff these days. So I can write in here. Can't really write here, so I could add some more. Let's see what else I could do. She had this little wooden nickel ticket. Put a ticket on here. Wrap it around a little. I like wrapping. Do this. These are not a heavyweight bond. They're a copy paper and not a really good one, just a cheap one. But I wish I had, oh, I see some red. I need some other color. I like the red, so we're gonna look for some red. I see it. Eva from Bohemian Crafting is so generous with her time and on her Patreon channel. She is such a sweetie. Gives out so much free stuff. And she is very talented, blessed with a design eye I only wish I could mimic. Here's some red. So again, I'm just gonna, I'll probably add to these, honestly, as I work in the journal, because I think that's fun. I think it's fun to kind of have a space where, if you have a piece of paper on your desk, you can, a scrap or something, there's no pressure. You just add it in because you saw it and you think it's pretty or beautiful in some way, and you just add it. And it's yours. Nobody else really has to see it anyway. So I love to do that. All right, let's see. There's some red in this. Ooh, this one's cool. I have so much washi. I'm going to do some videos with, you know, ways to use up your washi. So hopefully that'll be fun. We'll put this here. Oh, that fit perfect. Look at that. Almost perfect. There we go. And now I can write a lot of stuff in there. So I'm going to continue on here. You kind of get the idea. Collards and cornbread. I think you can get a few free ones if you go to the old design shop. I'm not sure if it's olddesignshop.com or theolddesignshop.com, but search it. She's very popular. Google picks her up. And she has some free ones, I believe, on her site. She also has a lot of free ephemera. So if you're new to this and you're just, you know, getting started, it's for personal use, obviously, because it's free. And she does note that, but it's free. So go there. And if I remember, I'll put it in the description below. So you guys can go there. But she has some free ones as well. I don't know if they're distressed like this, but this is Collards and Cornbread. Also has some great digitals that are like tickets, travel tickets, and they're so fun. I'll use them in an upcoming video for you guys. All right, so thanks for crafting and chatting with me. I'm going to continue on here, and I hope you guys have a great start of your year, and look for some new videos. And again, if you have any ideas, anything you want to see, if there's something you don't understand and you're new to this and you want me to kind of get into it, just put it in the comments below. Or just say hi. I would love to hear from you. It's great to just know that you guys are out there and listening. And, you know, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, right? The algorithm likes that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day or night. Bye.